This is the video for Unit 2 Magnetic Force Lab Part 1. Make sure you have your lab sheet. Take a screenshot of these 2 pages, put them in free form so that you can follow along and edit them while you're watching the video. All right, we're going to start at the top of the first page where it says hypothesis. Follow along on your page. If an object is within the magnetic field of a magnet and the object reacts to the magnet, then the object blank. Pause the video, think about what it's asking, complete that statement. I'll read it one more time. If an object is within the magnetic field of a magnet and the object reacts to the magnet, then the object blank. Once you're done completing that, push play so you can watch the rest of the video. All right, we're going to look at our materials. Our materials are a 1 square centimeter piece of graph paper. It doesn't mean that the paper is the size of a centimeter squared. It means that each square is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. A flat surface, we've got our flat surface right here, okay. Tape, we've got our tape dispenser. Magnet, we've got a big magnet. Electromagnets, but actually we're not going to need the electromagnets for part 1. You'll need those for part 2, but not part 1 of the lab. A washer, a cork, a paper clip, and a ball of foil. Finally, you'll need a ruler with a metric scale. All right, so looking at procedure, we're going to start following the procedure. Step 1 asks us to tape the graph paper to the flat surface. There we go. Then step 2 says place the magnet at the end of the graph paper and then tape it in place. I've got it against this book so it stands up, but I've got a piece of tape on it holding it in place as well. All right. Step 3 says place the steel washer on the 5th line from the magnet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Observe what happens. Pause the video and write down what happened when we put the washer at the 5th line from the magnet. All right, now it says place it at the 4th line. Pause the video and write down a sentence to tell what you observed with the washer when it was 4 lines from the magnet. Now record what happens when we put it 3 lines away from the magnet. Pause the video and write your observation. Okay, now it's 2 lines away from the magnet. Pause the video and write down what happened to the washer when it was 2 lines away. All right, now I'm going to put it 1 line away. And that happened really quick, so you might not have seen it. So I'll do it again. Put it 1 line away, and you saw what happened. Pause the video and write down what you observed. Okay, next it says repeat steps 3 through 7. That's what we just did with the washer. With the cork. So put the cork at the 5th line. Pause the video, write down your observation. Now I'll put the cork at the 4th line. Pause the video, write down your observation. Now I'll put the cork at the 3rd line. Pause the video and write down your observation. Now I'll put the cork at the 2nd line. Pause the video and write down your observation. And finally, I'll put the cork at the 1st line. Pause the video and write down your observation. Nothing happens there. Okay. All right, now it says repeat those steps again with the aluminum foil. So put it at the 5th line. Pause the video, write down your observation. Now put it at the fourth line. Pause the video, write down your observation. Put it at the third line. Pause the video, write down your observation. Put it at the second line. Pause the video, write down your observation. And I'll put it at the first line. Again, pause the video, write down your observation. All right, and finally, we have our paper clip. So we're gonna put our paper clip on the fifth line. Pause the video, write down your observation. All right, it's at the fourth line. Pause the video and write down your observation. Okay, it's at the third line. Pause the video, write down your observation. It's at the second line. Pause the video, write down your observation. When I try to put it at the first line, I'll try it again. See if I can get it to stay. Oh, so pause the video, write down what happened when it was put at the first line. All right, so now we're on the conclusion section. We're going to do the washer first. It says, washer. Did the washer react to the magnet? Yes or no? Is the washer made of ferromagnetic materials? Yes or no? Okay, then the cork. Did the cork react to the magnet? Yes or no? Is the cork made of ferromagnetic material? Yes or no? And the foil ball. Did the foil ball react to the magnet? Is the foil ball made of ferromagnetic material? And then finally the paper clip. Did the paper clip react to the magnet? Is the paper clip made of ferromagnetic materials? All right, when you're done with that section, the final section for part one, what other objects could be included in this exploration? You'll list the objects that you want to use right here, and then you'll predict what you think will happen when they are moved near a magnet. Once you're done, go ahead and submit this in Schoology, and this is the end of the Unit 2 Magnetic Force Lab Part 1.